Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you did not see the thumbnail or the title of this video, you probably are wondering what the heck is going on. I have a party tonight. I am going over to my friend's house and her theme is vampire or werewolf, and of course I chose vampire. So I did a glam goth type of makeup and I figured I would show you guys what I did, how I got ready, and how I got this look. The fun part was putting these fangs on, and I haven't worn vampire fangs in quite some time. They are a little awkward, but we're gonna have fun with it. Anyways, you guys are here for the makeup, so before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look and what inspired my vampire look, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I have it's my first of 2 Halloween parties. Not in the same day, but just this Friday, next Saturday, I have another Halloween party. So this one, there's already a theme that goes along with it. My friend Casey decided she wanted to do vampires versus werewolves, and I decided I wanted to be vampire. Now, I do have an inspiration picture. This is from Pinterest. I'll see if I can find the actual person that posted it. Her makeup is absolutely stunning. And I screenshotted it in the moment, but I had no idea. So this is what I'm looking at. And her lips in camera look like they're black, but could also have like a reddish hue. Really like that. I was also looking at hers, which both are absolutely stunning. So those are my 2 like inspirations. But when I was trying to pull eyeshadow palettes, I was having the hardest time just like pinpointing, did I want to do full like black goth glam, or did I want something a little more like brownish? I don't know. I pulled a couple different palettes. I figured I would show you what I was thinking as far as like color stories. These are my darker palettes, and if you're trying to get something similar, you might have them in your collection. Figured we would briefly talk about them real quick before we jump in, because I also have not decided which way I want to go. I was also thinking I would do like a grayed out contour bronzer, but I'm looking at hers and she did contour, but like nothing crazy as far as blush. I do have a cool tone blush that I picked, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. So this just to give like a pop of color. And then I have a cool toned highlighter, as well as the Fenty Diamond Bomb. Yeah, Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. I think I might put this on top because I'm still a glitter girl. Like, if I can do glitter outside of work, I'm gonna do it. Whether it's highlighter on the shoulders, because I have a couple of the like body oils. So we're gonna do kind of like a Twilight vampire meets Dracula. If that makes sense. But I really like her makeup, how smoky and dark it is, but it still seems to have like a cranberry like hue to it. It's very deep and dark, but I do still want to put kind of like a darker shimmer. All right, let's talk about the palettes real quick. So pulled Huda Beauty's Wild Jaguar. This one does have black, brown, tan, and then a couple of the shimmer shades in here. There is also the chocolate brown from Huda Beauty. This is if you want to go a little more dark chocolate type. I don't think this is the color story for me. I kind of want to go into the black grungy like glam. ColourPop's Smoke Show. This one has all grays and black and silver. Really like this as well. So holding on to that. The Glamlite Chucky. Like, they're not creepy at all. But this is that color story. And I feel like I could get close to what she did because of these burgundy shades. So hold on to this because she's giving me Tiff vibes with her makeup. Then I also picked the Natasha Denona Glam palette. This has all like tans, browns, and a bunch of beautiful shimmers. So it just depends on like what kind of glam you're looking for. Looking at that, I'm not sure. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry has the black and gray, brown, tan, and then a bunch of beautiful shimmers. So you got the silver right here, you got rose gold, champagne. So you just a little bit of everything depending on what you're trying to do. And then the Jeffree Star Cremated. I was thinking about this because it has all of the gray shades. If I decided to do like the gray contour and then the black and then the shimmery. I don't think I'm going to go with this either because looking at this is just a lot lighter than I remembered it being. I remembered it being a lot darker, but if I'm going to be honest, the three that I'm grabbing towards is the Chucky palette, the Wild Jaguar, so like not identical at all. I do like the shimmers in here though. And I don't think I'm gonna gravitate towards Smoke Show. Nope, too gray. So, let me prime my eyes and maybe I'll have a decision when I come back. Okay, you guys, I narrowed it down to the Chucky and Glamlite. I've only used this palette once. It is absolutely beautiful. I think I have a way forward. 3 matte shades. I don't know that I'm doing a shimmer that's in this palette. All right, so I did already prime my eyes with P. Louise base. And we're gonna jump in here real quick. We're gonna start in this one right here, which is Scarier Than Ever. This one's just gonna go into the crease and the outer V just to give a buffer. It is a little bit on the darker side. I think it's going to give us a good transition into the brow bone area. And you guys, I haven't worn lashes in quite some time, and I think I'm going to use some of my dramatic Glam lashes. I also think I'm going to blow this out a little bit more than I normally would. I may regret it later, but you know what? You got to have fun with makeup. I'm going to go into the shade Play Pals. Also on the fluffy crease brush, I'm just going to place it right here in the crease. If you hear noises outside the window, it's my neighbors. They have some kids that are playing outside. It is Friday evening. The party doesn't start until 8. Luke's ship came back ahead of schedule, so he gets to go with me if he gets off in time. We will see. I may end up at the party and then go pick him up, but we'll see. I wasn't expecting him to be back, but I'm glad he is. All right, so we're getting a good build on that, and it's giving me that burgundy plummy shade that I was liking as in her Smoke Out. Oh, I'm really liking this. Forget Halloween. I might just do this all fall. I'm slowly building it up. I don't want it to just be like crazy dramatic. I want it to be what I envision. You can always add to, you can dial it back. Sometimes it's just starting over from scratch, which I have done before because I've gone in way too heavy, way too early, and way too quick. I like that for right now. We can go and play around with it later if we need to add more. We're gonna go into the shade Free Hugs. No one wants free hugs from Chucky. And I'm gonna go into my compacted smudger. And this one I'm probably gonna bring a little more into the center, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do over here. Are you dressing up for Halloween? And if you are, what are you going to be? Or do you not dress up for Halloween and just pass out candy to the neighborhood kids? I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Some friends invited, well, Jamie invited me to do trivia at one of the breweries we like for Halloween, so I might go do that. I've never been like a huge passing out kind of candy person. I did it one year. I had bought all this candy, and then the neighborhood that I was in, we just didn't really get like trick-or-treaters. I think I got like 3 or 4. And I was like, okay, never mind. So I just don't do it. Granted, I know in this neighborhood we have kids. I see them at the bus stop when I'm driving back from the gym, because I go to the gym from 5 a.m. to about 6:15 before I get ready for work. And they're out at the bus at 6:15. Like, so it just, I know we have kids and I know we would get trick-or-treaters. But I don't know that Luke will be home, and I don't really want to pass out candy by myself. So I think I'd rather just go and hang out with some friends. All right, I'm gonna go back into Play Pals, which is that purpley shade, and just blend out the edge. Just make sure we got a good blend of that purple, because I really like how this is turning out with the purple and the tan. Anyone remember the TV show Goosebumps, or like even the books? There is a new Goosebumps on Disney Plus. When did that come out? Is it brand new? I just noticed it today and I was starting to watch it. And I was like, no, I don't really want to watch this right now. Like, I've got all these things to do. But anyone else watching it? Like, it reminds me of my childhood. I used to read all the Goosebumps books. So I'm interested. All right, so that's where I'm at right now. And I like the smoky vibes that I got. But what to do with this? Okay, I had no idea I was going to go this direction. And I'm excited. So I had made a purchase from Kaima Cosmetics. If you've seen the video that I did previously, I want to say it was like a month or so ago. Kaima Cosmetics is a European brand that does multi-chrome, duochrome, just beautiful, beautiful makeup. So a lot of their stuff is individuals. This one is the Candy Floss Sparkly Loose Glitter. Look at that. It is absolutely stunning. So I was looking at that one. I also have a couple other things. So this is number 5. I think some of the shade names are actually on the pans. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, it's not. So this one is just like an individual like shadow. I'm gonna swatch them real quick because I'm not sure which one I want to use. But like I said, this one is in the shade number 5. I will link these items down below. Anything I used today will be linked. And then of course the new products that like I haven't used before, those will be at the top so you can get them. This is the multi-cream liquid eyeshadow in the shade number 6. I don't think I'm gonna go with blue. And then I also have the super sparkly glitter flakes. This one is in the shade. These are the Chameleon flakes. Is this Elegance? I'll double check, but it's kind of like a pinky peach shade. I am gravitating towards this because it has like the fiery red that I was looking for. I do have a code with Kaima Cosmetics. It does give me a commission, but it also gives you guys a discount. So definitely check the drop down box. Their cosmetics are absolutely stunning. Look at that in the cap. That's just in the cap. That's not even like with some glitter glue and on the eye. I have some of the other like Chameleon flakes. Look at that. All right, so right. And when it's built up, it is absolutely stunning. Let me swatch the other ones because I think I'm still gonna do this. All right, so this one is the little individual multi-chrome eyeshadow in number 5, and that is right here. Ooh, that one's kind of pretty too. Oh, that is a hard decision. Very, very beautiful. And then Elegance. These ones can be a little messy. I think I used my silicone brushes the last time I used these just to like not make a mess. I say that as I'm trying to like make sure that they don't flake everywhere. You can't tell the color. Sometimes the cap is like helpful and then sometimes it's not. So that's those right there. We're gonna put that right. It's just not doing it justice on camera. Like the flakes are gorgeous though, especially if you watched the previous video where I used Kaima Cosmetics. When I did the glitter glue and I used Lit, which is what I'm gonna use again today, it just helps the product stay in place, not flake around, and it helps it build. All right, and then this is the multi-chrome liquid shadow. Oh, look at that. This, however, I know I am not using because of the shade. I'm just not in a blue mood. But this shifts between a silver, a green, and like a periwinkle blue. It's so stunning. And between this one and this one. Okay, I came up with a decision. I was trying to get a hold of a friend. I sent her a video to ask her, but I know she's like setting up for the house and cooking some food and probably doing her makeup too. So we're gonna use the loose glitter. All right, I'm gonna start out and use the Lit Cosmetics Daily Wear Glitter Base. This is just a liquid glue. You put it on, it'll dry down. I use a brush. So I just have a little like flat concealer brush and I will dip it in as much as I can. And just wherever you put the glue is where your glitter is going to stick. Oh no, I made a mistake. All right, so this from Kaima. And same brush that I used to put the glitter glue on, I just put a little, that's way more than a little, in the cap. Look at that. Okay, that was like the best decision. Did grab a little on my finger and just on the outer edges. I'm just trying to get it wherever the glue is still exposed. Look at that, you guys. It is so beautiful. Once this dries down and I go and finesse the outer edge, it will flake off what I don't want to be there. Oh my goodness. Do not sleep on Kaima Cosmetics. Check the link down below. You will not be disappointed. I have not been upset with how my makeup turns out when I use their products. Sorry, this just became a Kaima Cosmetics infomercial. Let me go do this eye and I'll be back for the rest of my base products and everything else. Okay, so my eyes are as done as they're going to be until I do the rest of my face products. Candy floss from Kaima. Grab it if you can. All right, I am gonna clean this up a little bit. I just want it to be very sleek. So just grab a wet wipe, well, a makeup wipe. And also because there is a little bit of fallout from whatever didn't stick to the glitter glue. See a very defined angle. And I start out so I don't go in too far and then regret how far in I went. Because I want them to match, like the angle. And I've done it before where I went too far in on this one and then like further out on this one. Oh, just a little bit more. And even then, I don't think that this one's as defined as this right here. There's gonna be makeup, it's going to work itself out. I'm using my Stila All About the Blur Blurring and Smoothing Primer. Love this for a blurring primer. I don't have to use my Tarte Timeless. It makes my skin look so smooth. And then the foundation I'm using, I picked up during the Amazon Prime sale, which is also gonna help the skin. I just love how it blurs. Everything I'm using today is going to help just make the skin look flawless. I feel like I need a little bit more just for the lines up top. Like these need extra love. I just want that like flawless vampire skin that they all seem to have in the movies. You're reborn and you just have no flaws. All right. Foundation. This was one of my favorites. I would use it all the time when I was living in Great Lakes. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage. Lasts up to 24 hours, mattifying, water and sweat proof with niacinamide. And for shade matching on Amazon, I did pretty good. I got it in 040 Warm Beige. And I love the dropper because it helps make sure you don't do too much. So I just do 1, 2. It is a little liquidy. The other thing is I can go in and add more if I need to. I don't have to like overdo it right now. That's all we're starting out with for right now. And it is a nice buildable coverage right now. I'm just making sure that I'm not overdoing it. Like I can still see some of my skin through it. I'm okay with that because I'm gonna go and touch up a little bit more. The other thing is a little goes a long way with this foundation. And you can easily go from no makeup to looking like you have a face mask on if you overdo it. So we're just going to add slowly. See, now I can go and add more because I know that I need it, just like right through here and then a little bit up here, not too much on the chin. The other thing is we still have our concealer, so we don't want to like go and overbear it with foundation. But I have been wearing this every day to work the last couple days since it came in the mail. And I'm so glad I repurchased it. make sure to bring it down your neck just to make it cohesive. Like, I feel like I got a good shade match, but I am a little bit red from the tanning bed yesterday, so that happens. I am gonna cream contour. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. I'd say don't overdo it, but you're a vampire, so overdo it. I just like to brush it on and like brush it up. And if you bring it too far forward, like I kind of feel like I did right here, you can take your foundation brush and just push it back a little bit. And actually, I was thinking about doing my Tantour, but I'm kind of thinking I should just contour the top and not do bronzer. I'm a vampire, right? Not too bad. And then for concealer, I have the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I have my shade in N5. Also, I have an affiliate link with Natasha Denona. Her new Xenix palette is coming out. My discount code will give you 15% off. I also make commission off of it. Check the drop down box. Those affiliate links are down there. All my affiliate links are usually Ashley Lorraine, no space. So if you want to save some change, especially when she drops her new palette, because I want to say it comes out October 23rd on her site, but it's coming out October 22nd on Ulta. Go grab it. And then for powder, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty. I have Cherry Cake Blossom, which I really like because it just brightens. Do I need brightening as a vampire? Probably not. But I also want my makeup to last. And this will just blur the skin and brighten my under eye. Love this concealer. It is just so creamy and blendable. This is where I'm going to pinch it to make it more narrow to make sure it doesn't mess up my line. And don't worry about it messing up right here. I'm gonna grab my contour brush and just fix it and marry them together before I powder. Like if you think you brought your concealer down too far, go back in with your foundation brush, and I'm gonna grab my contour brush and just put some of that back in. It looks a little muddy because it is more cool tone than I ever go. And then just the powder puff. If it starts to sink into your lines, one of her tips at Sephora was take your finger and just pat it because it is a dry down formula. I have creasy under eyes. No matter what, it is always going to be hard for me to get rid of the under eye creasing, but there are some concealers that just make it look less intense, and this is one of them. All the products to make me look smooth today. Just make sure nothing fell into the lines up here. It looks so weird to me that I have contour on my forehead right now, but I'm okay with it. Just embrace it. Oh no, I meant to use the cream blush. It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I haven't done all of that. I haven't done my cheeks yet. I can still do cream blush. All right, so we're gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand in Pillow Talk. Now I can powder the cheeks. Just a flush. Is a vampire gonna have a flush of color? Probably not, unless you want to blend in and then they're doing their makeup. So great thing about Halloween, it's your story and you get to tell it how you want to. And for me, it's with makeup. I didn't buy any special clothes for my costume. I literally went into my closet. I'm gonna wear my black tank top, some black leggings, black chunky boots, and then I have kind of a, like, it is a kimono that I had bought from Fashion Nova a couple years ago that I never wore. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear it tonight. And then some chunky jewelry that I have. All right, let's fix the eyes because I feel like we need to just finesse the dark shades and then of course do the under eye. Going into the shade Scarier Than Ever. This is gonna go the entire length. I am bringing it down a little bit more because I want it to be a little more dramatic. Now into Play Pals. This is gonna come to about here in the middle. And then into the shade Free Hugs. It does not want to acquire, so it might be a little blurry, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to go into the compacted smudge brush. I am going to work on this edge ever so slightly, but I also want to work on going towards the interior. I'm gonna go back into Play Pals on my fluffy crease brush and just right here, finesse that. Ooh, I really like how this turned out. Let me know your thoughts. Is this your kind of vampire glam? All right, for highlighter, I have the Cali Ray. This is the Starlight Beach, which is a little more cool toned. I didn't really want the warm toned one. That wasn't really the vibe. I like how the light tone, like the light changes because it acquires my mirror. All right, and then the brow bone. Such a beautiful, luscious highlighter. I need to get the excess powder off. All right, now the cheeks. Now I'm gonna go into the Fenty Diamond Balm. This is in How Many Carats? It is the cult favorite. And I'm just gonna put that on top of this because it is so glistening and so sparkly. And if I'm gonna be like a combination of like Twilight meets Dracula, we need the glitter. And I'm gonna be a little more like heavy-handed and dramatic with this. Look at that, just look at that shimmer. I don't think I'm gonna put it on my nose. I think I'm just gonna put it on my cheeks because with my hair down, it's just gonna like sneak through. All right, now we need to do brows, liner, and mascara, and then of course the lips. For brows, I have the Melt Perfectionist Ultra Precision Brow Pencil. Have not used this in a while, but I just want my brows to be a little bit filled in, a little defined. And I don't have to do too much because Haley just did my brows. So I just need to fill them in a little bit where the tint has started to like disperse. Because So if I, like I wash my brows when I wash my face, but if you're gentle on them, the tint will not go away as quickly. I do always have like a gap over here. Don't know why. It's just how they grow. They just never want to fill in right there. And I'd like to keep my brows in the front a little bit longer and then more defined towards the end. For the waterline, I'm gonna use my Wander Beauty Skyliner. And then I've just picked up the Urban Decay 24/7 ink. Love this. The grip on it reminds me of middle school. And then for mascara, and the reason I'm telling you is I'm gonna go finish off this eye off camera. I am gonna use my Huda Beauty One Coat Wow. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna do lashes, which means I'm gonna do my Lily Lashes Power Liner, which is the adhesive liner. I need to figure out my lashes and it's a whole thing. So we'll do this. I'll do the One Coat Wow, and then I'll be back to put lashes and lips on. Okay, so this is with just mascara, with that Huda Beauty One Coat Wow, which I really like. Like it says, you only need one coat and your lashes look really good. So I picked out a couple lashes I have. I had a bunch from like Rouge and Rogue, MAC, House of Lashes. But I picked out a couple. So I've got the Lily Lashes Miami Flare, which not really helping in the package. Those are very fluffy and dramatic. I tend to go for the Orlandos or the Chicagos, which look very similar. I think the Miamis are like way too dramatic for me. I don't think I ever got into the Miami craze that everyone else was getting into. Let's see. I'm thinking Orlando. So I did already go ahead and do my Lily Lashes adhesive liner, which I absolutely love. It's just so easy to go on. I do liner all the time anyways, so I'm not having to do anything extra. You just put that on and then you apply your lash. And while I've already done 2 coats of it, then I did my setting spray and mascara. So now we're just ready to put our lashes on, if I don't break them. Here goes nothing. Usually I'm pretty good, like I can just plop them where I need them to go. If this corner does not want to stay, I'm just not going to do lashes. That's the other thing, is if they are finicky and they don't want to do what you want them to do, you already have your liner on. You can just pull it off. And make sure to press your lashes together with them, because it looks crazy when they're like they're separated. That's why I do mascara, because my lashes are like a light brown and I want them to blend in. All right, it looks like they're staying. Just a little extra fluffy. Now let's go ahead and do this eye. I can always get one of them to do what I want it to do, and then this one, like the other one, is like, nah, maybe. Wow, that never happens for me. Like, they just never want to do what I want them to do. They just always want to have a mind of their own. Let me know, did you like them before I put the lashes on or after? And I can still, like, I like the Orlandos because it's a little bit smaller and shorter towards the front, so I'm not blocking all this beautiful eye makeup. All right, we do still have lips to do, you guys. Okay, I have the I have the NYX Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Evil Genius. And then I have the NYX Lingerie XXL in the shade Naughty Noir. I am so nervous. Red lip liner makes me nervous. I am even more nervous with black. You guys. You guys, I'm going in with the lightest hand for this. I really just don't want to mess it up. Okay, so the peaks, they look like they're twins right now. I always have one side that looks a little bit more flat, which is usually this side. And I'm just trying to get an even shape. Do you need to do lip liner with a liquid pencil? Probably not. I like to have it so that it doesn't bleed if it, like, just in case. But I also don't want to be trying to trace it with liquid lipstick, which is a little more liquidy than a lip pencil. All right, so I don't usually, like, you don't always have to shake your liquid lipsticks. I like to, just in case there's any separation. Here we go. Oh, it smells so good. The other thing, like, blending your lips like that is going to help get your lines a little bit more smooth. The downside for me is that when I rub my lips together, the peaks don't necessarily meet, which is fine. I just have to be careful. I'm just letting this dry down real quick. Let me go tousle my hair and I'll be right back with the final look. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. Oh my goodness, I have not worn fangs in forever. They're so weird. And these, I just picked them up at the local Halloween store. If I had gone and like bought them on Etsy, you can get them like for your mouth. They are so awkward. This one keeps like trying to like poke out. Anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the makeup, the things I used. Are you gonna pick any of them up? Do you already have some of them in your collection? Because a lot of this isn't new with the exception of the Kaima cosmetics that I tried. I don't know how long I'm gonna have fangs on. They're so awkward, but I'm gonna try and make it to the party with them on, and then if I admit defeat, because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to eat with these on. But you guys, that is it for this video. I am probably going to sit here and laugh for a little bit longer before I do my intro. I did go and put on my little skull earrings. I tend to wear them during like the month of October for spooky season. And then sometimes when I just feel like I want to wear them. But I think they're super cute, and yeah. So I will probably post some pictures up on Instagram, hopefully some full links so you can see exactly what my outfit looked like. But if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications to new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.